runs a print-on-demand service, which is worth using because that automatically links you into Amazon, and any bookstore can order your book through Ingram then, if it's print-on-demand.
Have you ever heard of Publish America?
I believe so. The print-on-demand company that is a division of Ingram, I believe actually prints the book for all the other print-on-demand companies.
Thank you.
Sure.
I have a question.
Sure.
Have you always liked to write, or did it just become something you enjoyed later on in school, or?
Well, it wasn't something I really consciously enjoyed until I started deciding to write stories. But my mom and my dad were both very. They definitely made sure that we did a lot of writing growing up, a lot of writing and a lot of reading. And it's not like they forced us to write, but they'd find subjects that we were interested in, and then get a bunch of books from the library and have us, let us read about it. And then maybe one day, if I were, for example, interested in Egypt, Mom might have me write a paragraph or two about the pyramids. And the next day she might have me draw a picture of the pyramids, and the day after that she might have me write another paragraph about King Tut or something. And so I grew
a unit studies approach.
Yeah, so I grew, and then at the end of the week, Mom would take all the little pieces I'd written, and she'd bind them together into a little booklet, and then you could show that to the relatives or to the rest of the family, or you could go back and read it yourself. So we did a lot of writing growing up.
Thank you.
Christopher?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the red dragon and the green dragon, and there's a lot of speculation as to who the new riders will be. Would you be able to tell us if they could perhaps be Murtagh and Ira?
This is one point of the book that I absolutely will not divulge. I might be
that would kill
Ben
fun.
on others, but this is the one I absolutely will not budge on. So sorry.
It's okay.
Can you tell us their names?
The dragons?
Yeah.
Can't. I haven't invented them yet.
That might be useful.
Do you have any idea what they might be?
What?
I hope we're not keeping you too long. We still have 50 people on the call. No one wants to let you go.
That's okay.
You're a good sport. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wow. If it
Christopher,
weren't for
do
you
you ever
guys,
get
I wouldn't
nervous
be able
before
to write book 2.
Christopher?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that you know how that the dragon came out of the stone. Did the other dragons come out of stones as well, or were they or did they evolve from other things?
No, the stones are dragon eggs, and all the dragon eggs are like stones. So yes, they will come out of stones like Saphira.
Okay.
Christopher? Yeah, are you going to have any more female heroes?
Oh, yeah.
Other than Arya?
Oh, yes. I actually did a count recently. I found out I have more female characters than male ones. So,
all right, that's good to know.
Oh, yes. I mean, hey, growing up in a family with, well, from my point of view, I'm outnumbered by women in my household because of Mom and my sister.
Oh, girl. Yeah, well, the only male in my household is a cat, so...
There you go.
So
Actually, if you're interested in books with some interesting female characters, there's a number of books written by the author Robin Hobb. She's a very good author, and I definitely recommend her work. And then there's also Wild Seed by Octavia Butler.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another very interesting and unusual fantasy science fiction book.
I love that book.
Now, Christopher, on the topic, a lot of us, while waiting for Aragon, are looking for fantasy books to read. Could you recommend any?
Well, I believe I mentioned the book Magician by Raymond E. Feist. That's highly recommended. Let me see, what else? Well, the Wizard of Earthsea trilogy by Ursula Le Guin.
Could you repeat that, please?
The Wizard of Earthsea trilogy.
Yeah.
The Gormenghast book by Mervyn Peake.
Spell that, would you please?
Oh, God, I can't.
Say it again slowly then.
It's as bad as it sounds. Mervyn is with a Y, and Peake has an E on the end. And those are his only books, so you'll be able to find them without too much trouble.
Christopher?
Yes.
will we find out more about Brome's past in the next book?
Of course.
Yay!
Yay.
Is
Will
he
we
Aragon's
ever?
father?
Excuse me?
I think there has been a recurring nightmare that there will be a Star Wars moment where Aragorn finds out that Galbatrox is his father.
Yes,
Okay.
No, this is one thing I can divulge without any problem. Galbatorix, and you can quote me on this, is not, never was, and never will be Aragorn's father.
Yay!
Oh, that's good to know. No cliche action there.
Oh, don't worry, I have other cliches.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are fun.
Yes.
My sister seems to think that Brom is Aragon's father.
Oh my gosh.
My lips are sealed. Can you hold on one moment? I have a cat that's bothering me. I have to let out.
Okay.
1 second.
Star Wars nightmare.
My cat is always bothering me.
I have 3.
I have 5.
Whoa, 5?
Well, my
Wow.
parents are divorced.
We have 6.
2 and 1's 19.
Yeah, I have like 2 Siamese and 1 thing
Yeah.
I found.
Yep.
Devin Rex.
I
Anyone
have
hear
a
of
Maine
dog?
Coon, and he's really annoying. He's loud, and he screams, and...
Sounds like my cat. One of my cats. I
Yeah.
have this other cat. He's this huge cat. He's like weighs like 12 pounds, and he's got this itty bitty nothing voice.
I have a fat cat. She's 25 pounds.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, mine. It's embarrassing because he's this big cat. He's big when anyone picks him up, but he sounds absolutely tiny. It's really embarrassing.
I have a
For him.
fish.
Anyone here have pet turtles?
I used to have a turtle.
I used to.
Oh, cool. I have
Found it
I've
up
had
on
them
the
for
side of the
years.
road.
I died in like 3rd grade, though.
You know what? I ended up. I have a pet lizard that the cats brought in, and he's kind of a pet now. Guess what I named it?
Oh,
What?
God.
Sephora.
I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry
Hi.
for the delay, but when a cat wants to go out,
The cat wants to go out.
the cat wants to go out. That's right. That is the fear.
Oh, okay. Here's one that's been interesting to me. How did you come up with your names?
All the names?
Yeah, just random words that you thought up, or did you play around on a name generator?
Now that's an interesting question. My names come from 3 different sources primarily. Some of them are completely invented, and the invented names sometimes are drawn from the languages I created from the book, the ancient language and the dwarf language, sometimes the Urgo language. The rest of my invented names are usually word plays, such as Saphira is, of course, a play on sapphire, and Aragon is dragon with 1 letter changed. And of course, it also means, era gone by. So it has 2
Double
different
pun.
meanings. And some of my invented names are jokes as well. Aragon's horse is named Caddock.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Aragon's
Shalom.
horse
Keep going, Christopher.
is named Caddock, which is actually Kodak spelled backwards.
Oh.
And the town of Yazuak is an anagram for the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia.
Oh, that's nice.
The Japanese mafia.
And
Okay.
there's a few more hidden in the book if anyone can find them.
That should be a fun challenge, right?
Yeah, and then the rest of my names usually come from real languages then.
Well, that's what we do in social studies. Sit there and pick out the names.
Well, but I confine my names usually to Norse, Germanic, Icelandic, and Russian sources.
Did you teach yourself ancient Norse?
No. I cannibalized ancient Norse. I myself do not speak ancient Norse, or really, I understand some of it, but I basically picked words from it and used the words to form my own language and my own grammar for the ancient language. And of course, the dwarf language was invented completely from scratch. Actually, the name of Galbatorix, speaking of names, Galbatorix comes from Welsh, and Torix means big. No, Torix means king, and Galba means big. So he's the big king.
Well, that's cool.
I've always imagined him as a fat guy or something like that.
Oh, no, he's not fat at all.
I didn't mean fat, but I didn't mean like big.
Yes, big.
I always kind of picture him as having like, very sinister black mustache. Did you get any of that?
Excuse me?
Christopher?
Yes.
will we come across any more exotic creatures or anything in the next few books?